Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, in this video I will be talking about how to apply for tax deduction if you declare dependents back in the Philippines. I want to make this video so that I can help you guys. I just want to share my knowledge about filing for tax return. I've seen ads on Facebook. They're like agencies that can do the job for you, but I believe you don't have to pay the agencies. You can file for yourself and get your money back. You know, you can do it on your own. So yes, you'll be saving money if you just follow all of these steps I'm going to share. So aren't you guys excited? Just a disclaimer lang guys, not all tax offices are the same. Some may require you more documents and some will require you less documents than other tax offices. So yeah, it's always ESID. Every situation is different and every tax office is different. In this video, I will be teaching you how to file for tax returns if you have dependents back in the Philippines. For my dependents, I declared my parents as my dependents. For filing for tax return, you can get 5 years worth of tax return, but I file my tax returns yearly, so every year I get tax return and it's quite a lot. For this year I haven't filed yet because I did not have time. All you need to do is go to the tax office and bring the following documents. First, you bring a photocopy of your residence card, front and back. Another important document that you need to submit is your withholding tax slip for the year. Like let's say if I'll file my tax return this year, I'll have to submit the withholding tax slip from last year, which is 2018. And also if you have two jobs, then you need to show two withholding tax slips from both your jobs. Where can you get this withholding tax slip? From my company, they send it to us come December. I think it's SOP for all companies here in Japan that they have to give all their employees their withholding tax slip at the end of the year. Third document that you need to submit is you have to submit a document that proves your relationship to your dependent. So let's say I declared my parents as my dependents, so my parents' marriage contract, I need to submit that. And also I need to submit my birth certificate because my birth certificate will show my mother and my father's name, and the marriage certificate will prove that they really got married. And also if you have your parents' birth certificate, that will also serve as proof of your ties with them. Some tax office will ask for these documents, so just bring it in case they ask for it. And also I know some tax offices, they ask for barangay clearance. Like luckily in my tax office, they've never asked me for that. I've only submitted my parents' marriage contract and my birth certificate. So those two documents were enough to prove my relationship with my parents. Last year, when I filed for tax return, the documents I submitted were in English. The marriage contract and birth certificates are in English and they accepted that. But starting this year, I don't know why they required me to translate all the documents. That's why na-delay din ako sa pag-file this year kasi kailangan ko pang i-translate yung documents ko into Japanese kasi they want it translated to Japanese so that they'll understand now. Next, fourth document that you need to submit is your remittance receipt. So last year, half of the year, I used GCash and then I just printed out the parang form sa transaction history. Makikita nyo yun if you use GCash. Not promoting GCash in any way, but yeah, then it is in Japanese. So just print that out in Japanese so you won't have to translate that. Also, half of the year, I switched to BDO kasi mas maganda yung rates nila. Sa BDO naman, they give remittance receipts. So I just printed that out, everything. And it is also in Japanese and in English. I didn't have to translate the remittance receipts because they were in Japanese and English. And also from what I heard, if you declare, for example, two dependents like your mother and father, you need to submit down two remittance receipts every month. You have to prove that you're sending them money. And also tax offices, some tax offices require now for like bills of your electricity back home. Luckily in my tax office guys, hindi naman ako hiningan ng any bills or any form of proof na nagbayad sila with my remittance money. It really depends on the tax office guys. Some tax offices are stricter than other tax offices kasi sa ibang tax office naman, I heard na hindi na kailangan i-translate yung documents, even the marriage contract, birth certificate or anything like that. But in my area, kailangang i-translate talaga starting this year. Also guys, before I forget, don't forget to bring your hanko or your inkan, because if you file for any legal documents here in Japan, you need to have your hanko and you need to stamp on it. So if you go to the tax office, just say that you will file for kakute shinkoku. That's the term in Japanese. So just go there and then get a number, and then you'll have to fill out more documents in Japanese. One form is the confirmation of the type of resident status. So you need to fill that out. It's in English and Japanese, so it's easy to fill that out. Ang pagfa-file ng tax return is computerized system na may tutulong naman sa inyo na officer from the tax office. On my third year, it was easy kasi naka-file na ako from like first year, second year, third year. So nakita nila yung file ko na yun. So tinanong lang sa akin kung if it's the same, all the same, my address, my phone, bank account, all the same. So yun lang. And then I just waited for a few weeks before I got my money back. They will ask for your bank account. Of course, you have to give them your bank account. And yeah, just wait for the money to come to your bank account. And that's it, guys. I hope klaro naman yung explanation ko. Basta pumunta lang kayo sa tax office and tell the guys sa tax office kakute shinkoku, and they will understand. And also, please bring all the documents you have, because they will ask you for it, and para hindi na kayo pabalik-balik. And also, may I suggest lang, if it's possible for you to translate your documents, all your documents in Japanese, do it, just so you won't have to come back kasi, you know, aksaya sa gas, aksaya sa time, and aksaya ng effort, you know. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like this video if you find it helpful and informative. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Please don't forget to click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Goodbye!